fake Kelly, by the way.
He's Berkeley. Why didn't you leave with the others?
Well, I was probably too drunk to hear him. She was probably too scared to let him in. Poor little thing. They probably knocked and yelled, and nobody answered. They figured we'd gone.
Well, we better get you out of here. Now, look, I'm just trying to be friendly. Doesn't she understand English?
Not when it comes angry. I found her when I was singing in a saloon. She was swabbing out the place, taking a lot of guff from the drovers who come through. Well, it didn't seem right, so now she travels with me, which is a big improvement. Her tribe kicked her out. They think she's cursed. She can't talk.
Barkley! Barkley! Barkley, where are you? Barkley! Barkley!
What is it, Buster?
We did it! We did it!
Did what?
We caught one. We caught us a real live looter. That's what we done. A real live one, too. Can you imagine that? We caught a looter. That's hard to do, too, you know.
Lady, when I get back, you better be packed up, sobered up, and ready to get out.
It was real swell meeting you, too.
You pack a pretty fancy rig for a cowboy, Mr. Cannon.
There's nothing wrong with that. Look, I was just passing through. Is that a crime?
From what I hear, Cannon, you were passing through a few stores.
Ran out of tinned beef on the trail. Thought I'd pick some up.
It's a mighty handsome coat.
I'm glad you like it.
Where'd you buy it?
I didn't. Won it in a card game.
Where?
El Paso, about 2 or 3 months ago.
And you've been walking around for 2 or 3 months with a price tag still on it.
Always did have a bad memory.
Well, you'll have time to remember a few things in the Stockton jail.
Oh, you can't hold me. You aren't lawman.
Oh, yes, we are. Duly sworn in. All of us.
The law must be getting pretty hard up.
Hey, listen, mister, you just button up your lip.
Leon, our job's just holding him for the sheriff. Besides, he's not the only problem we've got. There's 2 women over at the hotel. They got left behind somehow.
Are they good looking?
I gotta go over and get them packed up and moved in over here.
Hey, Barkley. Whose horse?
What do you mean?
The way I count, 5 people here and there 5 horses. Now, whose horse those women gonna take?
He's right. You can't get away from a flood on foot, Barkley.
I'll take my horse.
And somebody's gonna have to ride double. Can't make any time that way. I ain't riding double with nobody. Mm-mm.
Well, guess who his riding partner's gonna be?
Satisfied?
I just want to find out what the arrangements are going to be, that's all.
Now you know.
Boys, I don't know why you're so anxious to get out of here. You got whiskey, food, and women. There's nothing wrong with that setup.
Mister, what we're doing here is upholding the law.
Sure. Sure.
I told you, Angel, I ain't going anywhere.
Look, will you just get dressed? In a few hours, this whole town may be underwater.
No great loss from what I can see.
Well, why? Just tell me why you want to stay.
I never saw a flood before.
Oh, can't you understand that this is serious?
All right, I'll be serious. In the first place, an elephant sitting on a footstool couldn't have a bigger hangover than I got right now. In the second place, I got a roof and some food, which is more than I got over the next hill.
And if that dam breaks?
Yeah, that's the third thing. If the dam breaks, what are you gonna do? Leave the girl and me here? Oh, no, you wouldn't do that, would you? No. So what else you gonna do? Tie us both on the back of a horse and slap his rump? Hope he takes us to high ground? No. Admit it, Angel. We're staying. And besides, I told you before, I ain't never seen a flood before.
All right. All right, but you're moving in closer with us. And the saloon is our headquarters.
All right, Angel. But I ain't going to no saloon headquarters in this rag.
boss sure has taken his time with those women.
He ain't our boss.
It looked like he was the one giving the orders.
We're all in this equal.
Yeah. You rich guys sure do stick together.
You think we're rich?
You mean you aren't? Well, that is absolutely amazing.
How come you thought we was rich?
Because the real name of this town is Temptation.
Oh, that's enough of that kind of talk.
Oh, let him go on and talk. What's it going to hurt for him to talk?
We're here to guard this town. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, who said anything different? I was just giving you boys a lot of credit is all. Ain't many regular folks. Poor, I mean. Like all of us. Not many could just stand around and leave things be.
We just don't happen to think stealing is right.
But this ain't stealing.
How do you figure that?
Yeah. How do you figure that?
You mind if I have a drink?
Sure.
Well, it seems to me when a man steals, he knows he might get caught. There ain't no way a man could get caught here. You see, I figure a man could take a few wagons and load them up with, well, whatever struck his fancy. Then ride on out a few miles and wait.
For what?
Well, if that dam busts, he keeps right on going. This whole town will be underwater. No one would know a thing had been taken.
Yeah? What happens if that dam don't bust? Yeah.
Well, then he rides back here. And all the folks will call him a hero for doing his best to save their precious, lifelong possessions. Hard for a man to lose, no matter what happened. I don't mean to sound like I know it all. I'm just a cowboy passing through.
Hey, Cody. You know, if you work like you said, you know that, don't you?
It ain't right to steal.
Well, how about that time in Carson City?
We was starving and we wanted food. That's different.
Well, I bet you the owner of that store wouldn't think so. Now, look. Mom made me promise never to fight you on things. I never done it. Even when we threw in with old Buster, I stuck with you. I was up before dawn. I was down in that mine with you. In that black hole at 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I remember times trying to remember what the sun looked like. All the time you was telling me how good things were going to be and how respected we was going to be when we hit that rich vein. Well, we hit it today, Cody. Huh?
I don't want to ever hear you talk like that again.
Uh-huh. Because you know it's true. Because it is true. I didn't realize that you were so tempted, Cody.
Kelly.
Howdy.
Now there. Who's your friend?
Never mind, Leon. Where's that spare room?
In the back. A couple of cots in there. Ain't no blankets or nothing.
She's an Indian, ain't she?
That's right. Take this. Go down to the dry goods store and pick up some blankets and anything else you might need.
Angel, the town's deserted. Who am I supposed to give this to?
Well, nobody. Just leave it on the counter.
You sure are a unicorn. You know, that thing looks like a horse with a horn. A fellow once told me that horn represented honesty, which is swell, if you happen to believe in unicorns. Well, come on, honey. Honest John wants to throw some money away. Boys?
Hey, General. I thought you was gonna get rid of those women.
Easier said than done.
Don't bother me none. That squaw's a pretty little thing.
Uh-huh.
Don't talk about the squaw like that, Buster. You'll get the man mad. After all, rank does have its privileges.
I'd take it a little easier on that stuff, Leon.
I've gotten along without your advice for 28 years. You just leave off.
And I said take it easy.
I've got enough problems around here without you getting drunk.
You got more problems you know about, Barkley.
Show the man who you're with, Buster.
Drop your gun belt, mister.
Now hold it. A simple choice. Say yes and you're rich. Say no and you're dead. I got no time and less patience, so let's hear it.
Cody, I told you the truth. People only respect money. Now, it makes a man walk proud. Cody, give us a chance.
We're wasting time here. Let's get him.